So YouTube right now is a little bit strange because some folks are having problems seeing my videos pop up in their subscriptions, even though I'm uploading videos. So to help you guys out with that real quick, you have the subscription icon right here, and then next to it, there should be a bell. In fact, for all my videos, that should be the case. Subscribe, the bell right next to it. So if you're not subscribed, what you should do, subscribe, then you have the bell, you click on the bell, then you have notifications from King of Lightning, you click on that box right here, then you click on save, obviously. That should help you guys be far more aware of when I'm uploading videos to the channel. In episode 79 of Dragon Ball Super, we have ourselves the first match of the Zen Exhibition tournament, if you would. You have Universe 7 versus Universe 9, and the first match is Majin Buu versus Basil of Universe 9. Now, this to me, I thought was one of the best fights Majin Buu has had in the entirety of Dragon Ball, period, in all honesty. And among all three of the fights, Gohan versus Lavenda, Bergamo versus Goku, and Basil versus Majin Buu, the Majin Buu one is the best one, I think, by leaps and bounds. The other two don't even stack to that fight. Not only do you have Majin Buu, who's kind of like immune. I mean, honestly, Majin Buu, it's not fair to have him in the tournament because his abilities are a little bit like unfair innately because he takes really like no damage from physical attacks. Granted, you do have Basil punch a hole in this guy via an energy ball, but he just recovers in an instant. It's really unfair considering that, but at the same time, now that we know how the tournament rules are set up, how it's going to be this giant battle royale, and then you're going to have ring outs and whatnot. Obviously, Majin Buu is going to get kicked off the ring via some method, like some trick or something like that, because he's stupid. And that's how they're going to compensate for guys like him. For the one guy in Universe 6, like negation power, where he takes like 0 damage physically. That one big dude, the yellow guy in Universe 6. Majin Buu or him are very like in that sense, where they're going to be thrown out the ring via some cheap trick or some tactic of other universes, and then they're gone. So no worries when it comes to actually having to fight off against someone like full out, because their powers are pretty broken innately. Now, that being said, his opponent in episode 79, Basil, I did like him. I thought it was very cheeky, very confident. I do, of course, respect the kicks, love the kicks. And then it got to the point where he unleashed his true power. Now, it was fairly interesting how they couldn't really sense his ki at all. So they knew that there was something up when it came to his powers. And he does release his ki because Goku kind of eggs on Universe 9 to do so. And like the Supreme Kai of Universe 9 talks mad shit. Yo, this guy talks a lot of shit. And the God Destruction, like the green dwarf dude, absolute pussy. Alright, this guy is F tier to the maximum, man. This guy is a bitch. And that's a shame too, considering how he's a God Destruction. But Basil showcases his true skill, and he basically has a devil leg. And I was like, okay, the kicks are one thing. All right, fine. What am I looking at right now? Like, this shit was the devil leg. It was the devil leg, bro. Like, there were no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Like, Basil is Sanji. I mean, shit. Basil's an ingredient that people use in food all the time, and Sanji's a chef. Oh, this guy was using the devil leg, okay? On both legs too, like Sanji can. So the key, the energy around Basil's foot, around Basil's leg, is Sanji's devil leg. And I was like, whoa, oh wow, okay, Toriyama, I see you're going with that. I mean, Toriyama and Oda, they're cool, so it is what it is there, but that was obvious, right? It was One Piece in Dragon Ball Super. And then on top of that, later on in the fight, you have this move. And then so when I saw that move, I was like, wait a second, hold on. That reminds me of another move. Of course, it's not like exact, but there are massive similarities. I found it pretty cool, but at the same time, I was like, it was just funny. Like, it was just funny to me seeing that play out in the tournament. So that was the first match. The first match, again, I would say easily the best of the 3 matches. And the end of the match, when you have Buu, it all stands up, like you see the orange glow, like that was a beastly attack. And Basil took that and he's still standing up and you're like, oh shit, okay. But the drugs wear off, his body shrinks and he falls to the ground. And then in the midst of all this, you have Tompo. He actually takes one of the energy balls that was going towards Universe 11 group's way. He like squishes it and whatnot. So like, it was cool. That episode, I think all in all, was a good episode. To the Zen Exhibition matches, I thought it was a very good start. The best of what it had to offer. because it only goes downhill from there, in all honesty. But let me know what your thoughts were on episode 79, the first match of the Zen Exhibition tournament between Majin Buu and Basil. My suspicion here is that because the tournament is set up in like this massive battle royale between all these universes, you only have 48 some odd minutes to actually hold it. My guess here is that Majin Buu is not going to have that much shine at all when it comes to the main tournament. I doubt that extremely so. I really, really do. So what we got in episode 79 of Dragon Ball Super is probably the best of Majin Buu we are going to get in Dragon Ball Super. Easy. So that's it. Again, let me know your thoughts on the matter at hand. King Lightning, rate the video, comment, and subscribe as always. Peace. Have a nice goddamn day.